all I gotta say about global warming, is I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Have you seen the woman that suffocated to death when she was putting too many Jaffa cakes in her mouth?
No, for fuck's sake.
That's alright. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. Hello guys, and welcome to this week's edition of A Pinch of Malt. I'm Kieran. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Jamie.
And we've been away, guys, for the last week and a bit because we've been on holiday in Tenerife. Lads holiday. Jamie's finally gone away at the age of 28.
27, Kieran.
Well, he's nearly 28. Wrong side of 20.
You're the wrong side of 20 now, mate.
No, I'm not.
Aaron had his birthday while we was away as well. He just sat there dead-eyeing everyone in the club and just said that he wanted to go home because he'd already been written off the day before.
Yep. That's not fair, is couldn't hack it, couldn't handle it. Are you serious, Kieran? You were in bed for like 4 days. Shut your mouth.
Kieran got food poisoning from probably the most disgusting Chinese we've ever had. And then the next day... No, I went back the next day, didn't I? And I just got chips and curry sauce. And all the little Chinese men were all looking at Kieran thinking, I fucked your life up. They're looking at Kieran seeing what they've done. And we won't
talk about Jamie on the first day as he was trying to box everyone. Pause up. We will be putting the
video's not going up.
No, we'll put the image up on Instagram
of me paralytic drunk and on painkillers at the same time.
Paused up, ready to fight me because I called him and his mum pussy hole. Even though we have the same mum.
Yeah. Well, these things happen, Kieran. I knew I'd get drunk on the first day. I always get drunk on the first day, and then the rest of the time I'm alright.
It's just the fact that you had you were giving everyone your shirt as if that little piece of cloth was holding you back. As if that little piece of shit cloth that you were holding was holding you back from fighting me.
That's the only thing that would hold me back from fighting you, Kieran.
What, little piece of cloth? Behave yourself, Jamie. Behave yourself, son. I'm just saying, I would have battered you both in it. Even if you started anything, I would have took you both.
I've seen videos of that night, and Aaron is pretty in a bad state himself.
We're all in bad states.
So, I don't know. I was just the drunkest of the bunch, really.
I would knock you both out, though.
But it was a long day. We only had an hour's sleep.
Who'd you knock to, Aaron? Huh? I knocked you both out.
We only had an hour's sleep, didn't we?
Yeah, we only...
In the whole day.
Yeah.
We flew out... we got up at 4 to go to the airport, and I was running off 2 hours sleep before that.
Yeah. I think in the first 48 hours, we worked out that we had like 6-7 hours sleep in 48 hours, which obviously isn't good. Add alcohol to that mix, and a lot of it.
And shitty food as well.
Yeah, and then...
That's one thing I'm glad since we got back. To actually eat normal food again, and your stomach goes back to normal pretty much straight away, doesn't it?
As soon as you stop eating all the pre-made shit.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Because we decided to go all-inclusive. We mugged the hotel off.
Yeah.
We paid
for 3 days. And we got the whole week free because no one took the wristbands off us, so we just thought, fuck this.
Yeah, so we thought we'll try it and see what happens, and then at the end of the day, no one said anything to us, did they?
No,
they didn't give a shit. Probably happens all the time. But when you see the food that they're putting up, put it this way, I only ate chips and bread the whole fucking week.
Yeah, the last 3 days I just had to have pasta and bread, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was it. I thought the food was banging, so, you know. I think it weren't the curry. I think it was that chicken that he kept getting that weird sauce.
Yeah.
So every time I smelt that, I felt instantly sick, innit? So I think it was that. How could it be that you didn't eat it? Yeah, but it might be. Yeah, I did. I had it one day. No, you didn't. I did. Well, how have you got food poisoning from it, Kieran? Yeah, no, I haven't. Is it because I'm a bad man? Is it because I'm literally like...
It could be down...
I'm literally Superman in human form, aren't I?
It could be down to...
Aaron, look at you right now. You can't even... You're sniffling. You're sniffling,
I'm very ill right now, people. You should be honoured by my presence right now. You should be honoured I'm here in my time of sick, my time of unwellness, if that's a word.
Put the mic close to your mouth, Aaron, because we're not getting very good levels on you.
What about me?
Yeah, me and you are quality. Aaron's just not good.
So one thing that we dealt with when we was
tits.
This piece of shit. Stop talking, bruv.
Lick me.
No, hold on. Let Aaron talk.
Pussy.
Yeah, but look how he's got his mic. Look.
Yeah, that's why. You might have like that, Aaron.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Hopefully it will come out all right. If it doesn't come out clear, it's Aaron's fault.
Fantastico.
But yeah, and then the food in the hotel as well. Kieran was in front of me in the queue as we were going round, and he was in front of me, weren't you? And I said, he was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "That's chicken." And he was like, "No, it says beef." So he picked it up, put it on his plate, and then he went over. He got all the way over, sitting down. We were all sitting there eating, and he was saying to Tom, who's one of our friends who came with us, "Oh, this beef's really good." And Tom was like, "You ain't got beef on your plate, mate."
I did. I had beef on the plate.
He's got some white beef in it.
He got some of that white beef, some of that chicken.
Right, I had beef on there, but then I also had chicken. But then the sign said chicken in it, but it was so burnt, the chicken, that it looked like beef.
If anyone's ever had any beef that has got white flesh, please let me know, because Kieran is an enigma.
Kieran is eating a cow on it.
And that was in the same week that he told us that the sun moves around the earth as well.
No, I just said the sun moves. All I said was wait for the sun to move. It was just a statement because we was all waiting for the sun to move to where we were because we was in shade. All right. Everyone needs to calm the fuck down.
Sun, guys, how are you liking my tan?
Aaron, I was talking to a guy at work and they said that Aaron has come back whiter than he left.
Yeah, you come back paler than when you went out there, bro.
How are you liking my tan? Am I glowing?
You are glowing.
You are glowing. You're a glow stick.
Very special.
Yeah, you're illuminating the room.
Thank you very much.
We don't need a light in here with your skin.
Jay, I am the light of your life. Simple.
Shall we discuss Cockroach Gate?
You can discuss it, yeah, if you want to.
Why is it coming down to me?
Because you're the one that completely overreacted about the whole situation.
I did not overreact.
You did.
There's overreacting and there's being a reasonable person. When I walked into that hallway...
You're a complete drama queen, Jamie.
When I walked into that hallway, I could hear the wings of it flapping as it was flying towards me. It was that big, the motherfucker. I've never seen a bug that big in my life. And it comes straight at me, almost as though I was its target. So
to give you guys context at home, guys, we were 2 rooms apart. So we were at the end of the corridor, me and Tom, with the aircon. Just saying, with the aircon unit in our room, and so there was one person in between us, one room in between us. So then Jamie was coming down the corridor, getting ready to go out, and he come running down, and he said there's a cockroach on the door outside. So we come out, and to be fair, it was one of the biggest cockroaches we've ever seen. It was huge. So then we all ran out the room and left Aaron in the room because he was getting ready. And then I went down to go get Aaron like half an hour later because we were thinking, where is he still? And the door's open and Aaron's trying to fight the cockroach one-on-one in the room because it's on the door frame.
Let's just say the cockroach won.
Yeah. Aaron had a can of Right Guard, which is deodorant, and he was trying to spray it and confuse it.
I did confuse it.
But then we tried to slam it in the door, or the crack of the door, but it moved too quickly and went inside Jamie and Aaron's room.
Pure panic.
So then I ran back to tell Jamie, and Jamie was like, get out of the room, get out of the room.
Pure panic.
He was such a drama queen. So then we got out of the room eventually. Aaron sprayed it with Right Guard. We were ushering it down the corridor, and then we lost it for about half an hour. And then we were come out of the room for about an hour later, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was back again. On the wall, opposite our room this time.
Da, da, da!
What I'd like to add to this story as well is we were all pretty half cut because this is during our pre-drinking time as well.
Half cut means drunk, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. Half cut means drunk. Drunk.
Are you drunk? Are
No.
you half cut?
No.
Are you sure?
I've just finished work.
Yeah, alright.
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 Right, anyway, we'll carry on.
Yeah.
So we got down to, we eventually figured out where it actually was because we could hear it but we couldn't see it for ages. We figured out that it was on the wall opposite the room. So then I went out with a can of right guard and maced it to the point of confusion where I didn't know where it was. And then I give Jamie the task of trying to find something to put it into so we could move it down the corridor. Did Jamie complete that task?
I did in the end.
No, you did not.
I did in the end.
No.
All I see, because I was standing by the door, keeping my eye on it, because I didn't want it to move, and I was giving Jamie the task of trying to find something, and he's just panicking, running around the room, ashing around the room like a lunatic, trying to find something. Then I hear the tap start running, and I think, what the fuck is he doing with the tap? Comes back with a full water bottle. What am I going to do with a full water bottle?
Squirt it or something. Or smack it, because it would be quite heavy by that point, because it's full.
So then I'm looking at him like, what am I going to do with this? I send him back in again, and he comes back with a little bit of plastic for me to I don't know what he thought I was going to do with that. I don't know what you thought I was going to do with that. This little tiny bit of plastic.
I'll come back up with a basket.
So then, we had a basket that had our towels in it, because the hotel changed the towels. And he come back with that, so we hid it underneath that thing, and then the guy that I was staying with, Tom, come out and one banged it
with a flip flop. Yeah,
killed it off.
Yeah,
dead.
And that was the end of that.
Hashtag written off. Hashtag polo. Hashtag rest in peace.
Anyone that has issues with us killing a cockroach can fuck off as well.
That kills off our
thank you very much, David, for that input.
Well, I'm just saying that someone might think that's a bit of cruelty, especially because we used half a can of right guard on it.
Well, right, what else are we going to do with it? There it is.
I don't know.
Pre-drink with it.
I was ready to burn the whole fucking building down. I would have gone. I would have been on the next plane back to England.
Pause it.
And we're back. Aaron needed to pause the session because
he can't set up his mic.
We gave him one task, and it was to set up one mic. Me and Jamie set up the other two in the space of a second, and Aaron spent 25 minutes and still got it wrong twice.
Yeah, turned it the wrong way. Had it the wrong way up. Had it the wrong way.
You can tell that he's got one GCSE, and that is in religious studies. Religious studies.
At the end of the day. Yeah.
You know about Jesus.
At the end of the day,
God is good all the time.
At the end of the day.
let's just stop that there, Aaron. Anyway, Jamie, back to the holiday.
Here we go. Jamie's gonna get mugged off all the shit he did on the holiday.
Do you remember that day when we was all sitting around, we were all feeling sorry for ourselves, and we were just about to go head out for lunch, and you were like, I need to go to the toilet. And I said to you, you're not going for a shit, are you? Go for a shit in your own room. And you were like, nah, I'm not gonna. Me and Tom sitting in the room, really quiet, waiting for you to go for a pee. Do your thing. And all we heard is... You promised me, you swore to my face you wasn't going to go for shit.
I apologise for this.
And you went for a shit anyway.
I've apologised for this. Why does this need to come up?
Because you're an animal.
It's betrayal at its
People
highest.
need to know that you swore, you looked me in the eyes, dead in the eyes, and you told me you wasn't going to go for a shit.
Almost like the time when Aaron swore on my life. Look at me in the eyes as he put the Kit Kat in his pocket that he hadn't took the Kit Kat. About when he was about 5 or 6 years ago.
I think you need to 5 or 6 years ago. That was way
I don't
before
forget.
that.
I don't.
You need to move on. Right?
I'm not going to move on.
It's pathetic, Jay.
Aaron swore on my life that he never took the Kit Kat chunky.
Jamie's pathetic.
But he took it because I saw him take it out the fridge, and he stood there on the stairs as he was going up the stairs and back up into his little nest.
It's as pathetic as your hairline game. That's how pathetic it is, Jay. Move on, alright? Move on.
Aaron Maltman.
You're
a liar and a piece of shit. You're a liar and a piece of shit, Aaron.
Also, on the holiday.
Oh, here we go. I can see you looking at me.
Me and Jamie woke up and...
Spooning.
Aaron had thrown curry sauce.
Oh, yeah.
All over the table in the thing. And me and Jamie... Tom was dead to the world.
Yeah.
He wasn't even alive. Me and Jamie went downstairs to go grab some lunch, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And we decided that we were going to Kim and Aggie it. If anyone doesn't know who Kim and Aggie are, they're two old women that clean on TV.
Yeah, like
for like a
reality show.
Like a reality TV show. Someone just Google it if you want to know what it is. And we decided to do that. But all we had was a bit of very washing up liquid.
And a
tiny bit of scrubber.
Yeah, like a scourer.
Yeah. And we was picking up old mouldy chips. Hard chips from the day before because it was so warm.
And chow mein were in the door.
Yeah.
In the sliding door.
The poisoned.
Picking them up with our with a bit of plastic and 2 bits of plastic to create like a dustpan and handbrush. And then we realised
after all that
that there was actually a dustpan and handbrush in the room after all that. But the table come up squeaky clean.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think we would have got charged because the balcony was in that much of a state.
Yeah.
We would 100% got charged.
Again, I think you guys need to get over it a little bit. Here we go, British summer. It's pissing down the rain again.
Yep, not good.
Fantastic weather.
Yeah, the weather has been so depressing since we got back in it. Like, literally, I haven't seen the sun since we left Tenerife, I don't think.
Yeah, it's been bad. And they're saying that... I see this tweet on earlier in the week, and it was like mid-June, and it's raining non-stop.
Oh.
And it was like, how do people not understand that it's global warming? The Earth's changing its... all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Changing its... what's it called?
Climate
and the 4 spring, summer, what are they called?
Spring,
seasons.
Summer.
Seasons, yeah, changing all the seasons and all that. Everything's going to pot. And some guy just wrote, nah, that's just Britain. So, it could just be England, but...
You could get all 4 seasons in one day in England.
Yeah, you could get snow.
All I've got to say about global warming, is I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Alright? So all you global warming pansies out there, need to grow up. Alright? Just live your life. Live your best life. Alright? Just don't even start.
Aaron's finding his way. Aaron is, like, from when I was cutting the other episodes, Aaron is now finding a way to insult everyone. Like, the amount of times he abuses Florida people in the previous episode.
They're a mess.
Well, to be fair, when you do hear about bad things that happen in America, most of the time it is in Florida.
It is in Florida. Right, so we've got Father's Day coming up soon, lads. What have you procured for your father?
Nothing. What does he want? What else? What does he want?
What have I got for him?
Be a thoughtful son.
What have I got for him? Jamie.
What does he want?
Jamie, look at this. This is what I got for him.
I'll get my card.
I got all this for him.
For those that don't know, Aaron is gesturing towards himself, saying that all Dad needs is him.
I am his...
When Aaron only lives in his burrow
I'm his best
bedroom.
Son. You know, I'll pay the most money.
And now the carpet's in there, he ain't coming out ever again.
Has the carpet been done now?
Carpet's done. After 3 months.
He just rolls around on the carpet masturbating all day.
Sliding his penis up and down, making sure his foreskin goes back.
Oh no!
Do you know what I've been doing for last week, guys?
Masturbating.
Sleeping.
I know. Well,
why are you
either be masturbating or sleeping.
I'm sleeping. Yeah. Apparently, Kieran woke me up on Thursday and told me Dean was ready. Yeah. Didn't remember it. Didn't remember him doing that.
That's what happens when Aaron's on early, you see.
Just blanket and it just done.
Shuts down.
As soon as he comes in from work, done.
Yeah.
You can hear him powering down. All you hear is.
You're lucky I'm not asleep now, man.
Windows
so you
98.
need to be like, you need to be like more grateful.
When you start back up again, it makes the modem sound.
Top banner, geezers.
Yeah. So you ain't got fuck all for Dad then for Father's Day now.
What does he want?
First of all, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father's Day's Sunday.
Yeah, I know. That's 2 days nearly.
That's a solid.
You can't go out on Father's Day when you live with him.
Yeah.
To get something.
I'm working on
I
Father's
said
Day.
it's
I'm
Friday.
working Sunday shift.
Yeah, so you can get something because you're out of the house. He is in the house. He can't like slope around in his room and not give Dad a card at least.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a card. What else do you want though?
You need to ask him.
But he doesn't want anything.
This isn't a funny topic. I want to laugh, Jamie. I feel like my smile's going away. I feel like you're interrogating us. I feel like you hurt my feelings. I feel like you've hurt Kieran's feelings. I think we need to... Hold my hand.
We're cutting all what you're saying.
Hold my hand!
We're cutting all you're saying, isn't it?
This is pathetic.
We're cutting everything Aaron's saying.
You ain't cutting nothing, man. I'm the life of this party. Carry on. Sorry.
I think we should move on from this. I'm just going to cut all of that.
Just cut the whole Father's Day thing. Aaron apparently didn't like it.
I didn't like it. I thought it was just interrogation.
So you guys been watching Love Island?
Yeah.
I know we'll probably get a lot of stick for actually watching it. A lot of people hate people that watch Love Island.
I don't give a crap.
And people won't understand what Love Island is.
Love Island is amazing.
Those that are out of the country, it's like a reality show.
Yeah, it's a reality show where they stick those and those of single people that are so pretentious and Instagram famous into a house with more Instagram pretentious people.
Yeah.
And then they go from there.
On in Mallorca, innit?
It was always based in somewhere in Spain.
Yeah.
Put them into a villa. Basically, they want them to make tits of themselves and try to bang each other on TV.
It's like Big Brother with sex.
Yeah, and 99% of the time they're in bikinis or they're topless.
Yeah. And
Make that sound like it's a bad thing, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I'm just saying
it's fantastic.
It's so pretentious.
I think this year's been pretty boring, though, hasn't it, so far?
It's just kicked off.
The last episode is the only episode.
They stuck that Irish girl in. She was quality.
She's sassy.
Maura.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
She started shit.
She's not that attractive, though. Do you not think? I think she's too skinny.
She's alright.
There's something about her head that puts me off.
Yeah, if she tied her hair up, she would be full blown alien head.
She like leans forward a lot. She's like sticking her forehead and everything.
Yeah, she went into the villa, and she just like started everything, and it was fantastic.
I do understand where Tommy's coming from, though, because Molly May's just been fucking him around for about 6 weeks.
Have you seen her?
How immature were the girls though? When they're mate, honestly,
it shows how young they are.
Yeah, it shows how young they are.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, old man. Jesus.
If you're on a date with a girl and you think and you don't want to, you want to welcome them in. You don't want people screaming and shouting at them. Do you know what I mean? It's not their fault.
As that mixed race lad said, is it Danny?
Yeah, Danny. He was pretty like.
He had a good reception, didn't he? And he said, "Why can't we give the girls the same?"
Yeah.
Because the boys didn't do that to Danny, did they? When he come in?
No. No, they didn't. I think it's pretty funny. That Molly May. Have you seen Molly May's jaw?
Yeah, she's
got a bulb head, man. She has a bulb head, and she keeps doing this right. I hate buns like that she has.
She used to work in Hitchin in Archers. And behind the reception, innit?
Oh, really?
And then she got kicked out because she kept going off and doing her nails when she was on shift, innit?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's Archers?
Archers is a gym in Hitchin.
Oh, it's a gym. So that's when she says she used to work in the gym. That's what she's going on about.
Yeah.
She's only 20.
Yeah, she's a year above Beth.
Yeah.
She's Aaron's age.
What do you think about Sharif leaving? Is it Sharif?
Yeah. I see on Twitter someone was like, if the next guy don't come and go, there's a new sheriff in town, I'll be so disappointed.
They've totally on the programme. They've totally disregarded it, innit? They haven't actually said fuck all.
No, they just said he's left due to talks.
I didn't even see that. When did they say that?
Right at the end of the episode. Yeah. I didn't see it either.
Oh, really?
It's not last episode. The episode before that.
I probably went toilet
because he was in the episode, but they never put the camera on him.
They edited. He said we said one line apparently, and they edited him out after that.
Yeah.
What do you think it was the reason? There's plenty of.
Well, I've heard loads of stuff. I heard that he was caught masturbating in the hot tub.
Yeah, that's the main one.
And apparently, one of the camera women was female, and he was masturbating at her. That's what I heard. Because apparently the cameramen sit in the bushes, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing that though, do you?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what it'd be.
No, another theory was that he brought his phone in, isn't it? It's not, but it's not a criminal.
No, but it's free. They said for breaking the rules, and there's 3 rules in there. It's you can't have thing to access to people outside.
Yeah.
You can't self pleasure or something. It says. And
you can't have drunken sex.
And you can't do something else. Yeah, and you can't have drunk sex. Yeah, that's it. It has to be both consensual and all that kind of stuff. It's weird. It's a weird one because it's the fact that they just haven't come out and said anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It being both consensual, Kieran. That is.
It will come out eventually. It will come out once it all finishes. Do you know
they've got because he's going to be hounded online, so they need to say something because after all, there's been
he'll come out with
there'll be 2 suicides linked to that show, so they can't leave anyone in a vulnerable position like they've left him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll be giving him support. That's probably why they pulled him out so early.
Yeah. Because they were saying that he wasn't paying, like, he wasn't trying to be involved with the rest of the group and stuff like that, so they thought he was down and stuff like that, so we don't know until...
It might be that, yeah. Or it might be that the fact that maybe something has happened in his family, like a family member's died or whatever.
Could have been,
do you know what I mean? And they've just pulled him out straight away rather than leave him in there. Because I remember they did that with Zara, didn't they?
Yeah,
one of the first,
pulled her out.
They pulled her out.
But,
you just don't know.
Do you know, on Saturdays, do you know why there's no episode?
Because they have a day off.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, they have a day off. It's all set up.
Yeah, all the producers tell them to go and chat to each other.
They have dinner with the producers every day, and the producers tell them what's good TV.
That's what I mean. It's all.
You never see him eat, do you? At dinner.
No.
The only time you see him eat dinner is one right at the end, and one of the couples cook dinner.
Mm.
The rest of the time they have dinner with the producers, and you actually see footage of themselves and everything. The whole time they're in there.
See, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like Big Brother where it's literally you don't see shit for like months and months. It's different. It's completely different.
Like they're allowed to go down to the beach, but they have to be like cordoned off and stuff.
And apparently, one or two of them have already had sex. That's what they're saying.
Oh, really?
But they're not putting it on TV yet.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because now you have to give permission to show something.
Right.
Whereas back when the first ones come out, they were smoking, they were getting drunk, they were having sex on TV and that. Now they're not allowed to do any of that.
Yeah, they have to smoke
loads of them smoke.
Now, don't they?
Loads of them smoke. They have to smoke in a designated area.
Yeah.
One season they went straight to vapes. Do you remember? They give everyone a vape, but now they don't even do that no more.
Yeah, because even the vaping's now getting taboo.
They don't want to thing anyone with smoking, do they?
No.
Do you know what I mean? They don't want any kids growing up and being like, I see it on Love Island.
If your kid is watching Love Island, you need to fucking sort yourself out. Yeah.
You just tell that kid to sort his life out.
Put them to bed.
It's bedtime.
9 PM. Fuck off to bed.
Bedtime for me is about 6.
Right. I was reading a story this week about a woman. It's in England. A woman found a tarantula in a pack of grapes.
No, you always hear things like this. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically she was like just handing out the grapes to her grandchildren.
Yeah.
And the tarantula come crawling out. It was still alive, bruv. It was still alive.
Right. What I've got an issue with that is the woman should have seen a tarantula in the grapes, because they're clear, aren't they? The grapes.
I don't know what kind of grapes you're eating.
The box come in.
No, they were like large grapes. They're from Morrison's.
Yeah.
They were like large grapes, probably about that big, probably like the size of a small golf ball. And it was like the same similar colour, and it was in the middle of the bunch, and then it crawled out of the bunch as she was picking at it.
Fantastic.
It was a orange and black Chilean spider.
I would have knocked
which is
out.
like classed as a small tarantula.
I would have knocked it out, bruv.
So that got from Chile in South America, all the way to Nottinghamshire, and they're venomous as well. So if that had bit her,
do you remember the?
She'd be fucked.
Do you remember the woman that bought a thing of bananas and she found Brazilian wandering spider eggs on the back?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? That was bars.
Oh, when me and you worked in a shop, Kieran, you remember? We used to find quite a few dead spiders in the bananas. You expect it in bananas, you don't expect it in grapes. But they're always dead. I don't know how the fuck that one stayed alive, but it's good going for it. Do you know how they killed it? They poured boiling water on it. That is a way to go, innit? That is a way to go.
It's probably squealed, isn't it? Probably squealed. Like spiders do. Yeah.
Anyway, have you guys seen the news? I don't know if it's this week or last week, that the Sonic movie has been delayed by a solid year because of the uproar on the internet about how he looks.
Yeah, because when he was out originally, he looked completely different to any other Sonic that's ever been like put forward before. His eyes were like shitty and little. He looked more like
human teeth. It was really weird.
Yeah, he had like weird, like where Sonic has really big feet and stuff. He had like tiny, like little limbs and shit like that. He just looked terrible.
Because Jim Carrey is Doctor.
I think that would look cool. I think he'll be cool.
Doctor.
No, that's for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Dr. Eggman.
Eggman. That's it. Dr. Eggman. And he looked quite good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's a different take on it. It still looks weird and out there. But yeah, Sonic just looks completely ridiculous. Why would you not just go for the like? Look at
traditional
Detective Pikachu. Looks exactly like Pikachu. Just go with that.
Exactly.
Why are you trying to go for this weird?
There was a fan-made film, wasn't there, that they said the Sonic looked better in the
fan-made. I've seen someone do an edit of the trailer with just normal Sonic, and it looks 10 times better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because it's not a character that you're going to see in real life anyway, is it?
No, it's not like a.
It's like they've tried to make it really.
And it's not like
realistic.
you can put someone in a costume and make it because you can't. Do you know what I mean?
No. They've tried to make it look really realistic.
It looks completely ridiculous. But I'm glad that they're taking their time with it because they could have just released it and thought, fuck that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just let it go. But they've pulled it together and they're going to take their time with it. Which
all they really need to do is change.
Put your phone on silent.
It wasn't me.
Put your phone on. I'll slap that out of your hand.
Aaron's not much help in this episode.
Aaron is R.I.P. in this episode.
Yeah.
He may as well not be here.
What do you mean, man? Like,
he's a ghost of his former self.
I'm always the life of the party right now. I'm keeping this podcast going. I carry this podcast on my back.
You've had one good line this whole episode. Right?
What's that good line, Kieran? What's that good line? That good line's going to make this episode, Kieran. This episode is going to be amazing.
You better pipe down, Aaron.
Well, you told me to pipe up. So you want me to pipe down?
You better sit down and pipe down.
I'm going to slap your little booty, bruv. Telling me to pipe down.
Right, calm down, boys. Have you seen on Netflix that new short mini-series about the I think it's 5 young black lads that get accused of rape?
Oh, is it based on? Isn't it like a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real story about rape in Central Park.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I haven't.
It's really good.
I haven't watched it yet.
I can't remember the name of it. I'm trying to find it. Hang on.
I haven't seen anything about
it. When They See Us.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I won't, because obviously you're going to watch it, but I won't go too far into it. But what they do, because obviously it's in like, I think it's like 1989 or something like that, where it's pretty prolific still racism going on in the police force back then. Yeah. They force these little kids, like some of them are that young, they're like 14, they're like fucking 12-year-olds, and like they wouldn't even be capable of rape, let alone like fucking conducting a rape. Yeah, I might be wrong, but there's no way that they've done it. Yeah. And they're forcing like the individual children to like confess and like blame each other, and then at the end of it they bring it to court, and then they put all their confessions together and say they all conducted it in it together, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And the police basically told them what to say, and they even threatened one of the kids' dads and said to them, oh, if you don't get your son to cooperate, we're going to tell your job about your previous past, being in prison and stuff like that. So then the dad has to then tell his son, do what the police says.
Yeah.
It's just fucked up. Like, I can't, like, it was actually making me get really angry. It was actually making me get really angry.
Yeah, but that's what it was like, wasn't it? Though, do you know what I mean?
I just don't understand. Like,
there's still racism to this day. Do you know what I mean? If you watch like all the Lou stuff and all that, there's loads of racism.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get my head around the fact that like these are little kids. Do you know what I mean? Being accused of it.
It doesn't matter.
And I haven't got to the end of the series yet, but I do hope they find out who the fuck did it as well.
Yeah.
Because the woman couldn't even identify them or anything, because obviously the kids didn't even know each other. They were all just in this big group of like random kids. They didn't even know each other, and they're blaming each other by name, but they've never met before.
Yeah. It is horrible.
It's also lazy police work. They can't be asked to actually solve it.
No.
They just blame whoever.
The head officer was like a woman, and she turned around and was like, well, it was clearly one of these animals, that because they went around like the older kids that they were with were like pushing people off their bikes and stuff like that. So they're like trying to make out as though they were going around as hooligans and then decided to just randomly rape a woman.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a huge difference.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
Yeah, it is good. It is good.
Some of my shows of need to watch.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the new trailer for the CW Batwoman?
Yeah.
How awful does that fucking look?
She's already been in the universe already.
I know.
She was there in a crossover.
Yeah, I know. But why is it still going on? Just kill it off.
They've killed all the other shows off, haven't they? I thought they've killed everything.
They're killing off Arrow. Arrow is cancelled now. Flash is going to cancel after the next season.
Yeah. Supergirl ain't going to last much longer.
Supergirl won't be on much longer. The only thing they're thinking about Supergirl is they're going to bring Superman into it.
Superman's already in it.
Yeah, but have his own season.
Well, he could do, yeah.
But just why Batwoman? Do you know what I mean? And it shows Batman's costume and it looks ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, can you make it better for a woman or something? It's like, oh, behave yourself.
What they're trying to do is like they're just trying to be. It's like reverse sexism, if you get what I mean. Like they're trying to turn everyone into the PC roles.
No, like, I understand. Do it if it makes sense for story and stuff. But what we don't. No one wants a Batwoman. Everyone wants a Batman series. Why are you giving us Batwoman? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you give us a R-rated, like the Punisher Netflix season of Batman, can you imagine how incredible that would be?
Yeah.
And just it doesn't not linked to anything else. It's just a live action Batman going off against a live action Joker or whatever on TV. People would fucking lap that up. Do you know what I mean? But no, you're giving us Batwoman. Do you know what I mean? I
think that's where the DC Universe like streaming service.
And it's like apparently they've cancelled Swamp Thing, and Swamp Thing I've seen the first episodes. Decent. It's good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I still haven't watched.
It's good.
Apparently
HBO and Netflix are thinking about picking it up. That's what they're saying.
Why have they cancelled it though?
Apparently
they only had 2 episodes out.
It's something to do with they can't afford it. They actually can't afford because the streaming service hasn't picked up as much as they thought it would, because they've only released it in the US.
Yeah.
The amount of people that would buy it in the UK and everywhere else in the world, but you can't get it. You cannot download the app anywhere else but the US.
No,
so
I have to torrent them.
Yeah, you have to torrent them.
Yeah,
or you have to wait for them to come out on Netflix.
Yeah, because that's what's tight.
They're losing out on so much potential money. Whereas you watch when Disney come out, this Marvel Disney streaming service, that will come out worldwide straight away. Bang, everything done.
Yeah,
it's just DC are just so far behind on everything. Do you know what I mean?
And the thing is, DC have the cooler stories as well.
DC have the better characters, the cooler stories, everything, but they do not have the brains behind the operation. Whereas Marvel have Kevin Feige. Do you know what I mean? He is top dog.
Yeah.
He knows how to run stuff. DC don't have anyone like that.
And now with the backing of Disney as well, they'll get pushed further and further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like Kevin Feige now. He's now got a whole new ball game to play with when it comes to Marvel, because he's got Fantastic Four now. He's got the X-Men back.
Yeah.
Apparently Dark Phoenix is terrible, I've heard.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently it's awful.
It is all the same characters.
It's got that's the last.
Who plays Jean Grey?
Sophie Turner, the one from Game of Thrones.
Oh, what Ginger?
Sansa.
Did she play her before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks alright, but at the end of the day, that cast ain't no more. What's the point? What's the point of releasing the movie? I know that they'd shot like 90% of it by the time it come out, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Do you know what I mean?
What's his name's a good Xavier though, the young one.
Yeah, James McAvoy and Magneto. What's his name's a really good Magneto.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Surely they'll be able to keep on some of the actors.
Fassbender.
But I suppose if they don't change all the actors,
they can keep them on contract, but they won't. They won't do that.
You had the main, because obviously John Wick was put forward to be Wolverine, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But so is the main guy from Sons of Anarchy as well now.
What,
the
Jax?
guy plays Jax, yeah.
Charlie, whatever his name
Charlie
is.
Hunnam. Yeah.
Nah.
I think he's rugged enough to pull it off.
Nah, he's not. But I want Tom Hardy. I always wanted Tom Hardy. Always will want Tom Hardy as a Wolverine.
As a Wolverine, yeah.
He'd be the
he'd be good. He plays a psycho so well. Like, do you remember what was that film about the guy from Luton?
Bronson.
In Bronson, he when he's buttering himself and he's like slapping the guy and he's like telling him not to touch his arse, even though he's like trying to get himself lubed up in the prison cell so then he can fight the...
He would be the best Wolverine. Just let it be R-rated Wolverine ripping people apart. Do you know what I mean? Obviously Hugh Jackman is a legend for what he done. And he carried that X-Men universe for years by himself.
Yeah, big time, yeah.
But just make it happen. Do you know what I mean? Tom Hardy will probably do it. It's a franchise. I know he's Venom, but Venom wasn't the best movie.
They're standalone though, aren't they?
Let him do it. Yeah. Well, no, it's part of it. Potentially, could go. Spider-Man is still owned by Sony, but Sony have let Marvel have part rights to him for a couple of movies.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Because think how much money they made out of just Endgame alone from Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're getting a percentage of that cut.
From essentially a cameo.
Potentially. He was only in it for about half an hour, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that Far From Home, that's predicted to make a lot of money. The first one, Spider-Man Homecoming, that made millions and millions, 500 million. That Sony would never have made that. Do you know what I mean?
The only issue I've got, like, with obviously Far From Home and stuff, I'm just hoping they do it well, because my issues with all the other Spider-Mans is there's always they're just flipping around from about 45 minutes of the film, flipping around, he's getting chased. Whoever's chasing him can either fly or fucking climb a building.
Spider-Man has some of the best characters and villains in the Spider-Man is Marvel's Batman when it comes to characters. He has a variety of villains that are incredible.
I just hope they pull
it off.
Well.
Rhino, you've got Kingpin, you've got Mysterio, you've got Scorpion, you've got all those types of people.
Sinister Six is supposed to be coming into it.
You've got Green Goblin, you've got all those types of people. The only person that has the same type of thing as that is Batman. No one else does. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I mean, that they haven't got... But you watched the DC thing, it dropped, and it had Titans on it, and that was it.
Yeah.
And it had all this old animated series, which is good, but that's not going to carry a streaming thing. You're putting all this money into it. Go drop 3-4 things at a time. Do you know what I mean? Don't wait a month or 2 months or 3. How long ever it's been? I think it's been out for like 6 months now.
Yeah,
for Swamp Thing to come out.
They waited,
and then Doom Patrol. Do you know what I mean?
They waited a couple of months for Doom Patrol and then another couple of months for
Doom Patrol. They should have put that straight on Netflix.
Yeah.
Because people were going, oh, it's on Netflix. What else is it? Oh, it's on a DC streaming thing. I'll download that. But you can't get it anywhere but America. Do you know what I mean? No. They're cutting out...
It's still not on Netflix, is it?
Doom Patrol, I haven't seen Doom Patrol. I want to watch it, but I'm not that streaming. I can't be bothered.
It's good. It is good. It's really good. It's quite, as I said, I think...
The only reason why I watched Swamp Thing is I wanted to see if it was bad. That's the reason why I cancelled it, but they didn't. It's good. Swamp Thing's good. It's a really unusual character, and it's done by James Wan. Do you know what I mean? James Wan is the executive producer on that.
Yeah, because they do it more of a scary version, don't they?
Yeah, because Swamp Thing is scary. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's meant to be like that kind of way.
It is decent.
Because Swamp Thing's in the Justice League Dark. Apparently that's what they had. They had 3 seasons set out for it, and the 3rd season was going to be Justice League Dark, which had Constantine and Deadman in it, and Santana, and people like that.
Which would have been sick.
Dr. Fate, potentially. Do you know what I mean? Dr. Fate is one of those characters no one's ever done right.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It could have been... But there's just... DC just do not have their heads screwed on.
No.
Comics-wise, yeah, they're brilliant. They still are writing absolute incredible pieces of material, but show-wise and thing is just...
Aaron, are you on this planet?
Yeah. I don't have any input on this. I don't watch this stuff.
You watched this, so you've watched the whole of Flash. You've watched him in that suit for 5 seasons.
No, I haven't. I watched 3 seasons.
He looks like a Slim Jim.
He does.
His suit this season's ridiculous.
I haven't watched it.
5 seasons in and he's wearing like a helmet.
This season's terrible.
I haven't watched it in about a year. I haven't watched it
in about
2 years.
Every single villain is a speedster. Do you know what I mean? Why? Just let it be someone else.
Yeah,
Reverse Flash, fair enough. Is his top villain.
He's been back in the last one.
Yeah. But then change it. Do you know what I mean? He's got so many people that you could go with.
Yeah.
The Flash. Flash has quite a lot of villains that are good. But they've just gone with these speedsters, do you know what I mean, all the time.
Yeah.
Godspeed is good, but they've done it too late.
Yeah, and they've made Godspeed terrible in the...
Oh, have they? I haven't seen it.
They've made him like...
Because he's a serial killer.
He's basically just
he's a serial killer of speedsters.
Yeah, he's just a drug addict.
He kills off all the speedsters in loads and loads of universes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's what he is. That's an incredible storyline, an incredible thing, but you've done it too late. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think it's ended it. What they need to do now is for DC to like pick up the likes of Flash and that and make a good, really like gritty version of it. Because that's what they're good at. They're good at making the dark stuff. So do the dark stuff.
Apparently, the
Be different.
Robert Pattinson movie with Matt, what's his name? Matt, the guy that directed.
I don't fucking know. I don't really
Kingsman
know any
and all
directors. I don't know directors.
And he's directed Matt something. He's directed Planet of the Apes. He's gonna have Rob Pattinson as Batman. There's gonna be Catwoman in it, Penguin, Riddler, and Firefly.
Were they doing that all off one? Is it going to be a standalone movie then?
There's going to be 3 movies to bring out a trilogy.
So they're going to come in throughout all 3 movies?
No, the first movie's going to have them 4 in it.
But I suppose they are all around at the same time.
They're all around at the same time.
Yeah, because
they'll bring a Joker into it. They'll have to.
Yeah, they'll have to. Firefly works with Penguin anyway.
But apparently they're not linking it to anything. It's going to be... It could start a new universe, they're saying, but it's starting afresh. So... Wonder Woman as... What's her name? As Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot. Not going to be mentioned. Aquaman. Jason Momoa. Not going to be mentioned. Henry Cavill. Not going to be mentioned. None of them are going to be mentioned. It's just going to be standalone Batman in his own universe. Apparently Robin's going to be in that as well. That's what people were saying.
Be good if they did it well.
I quite like Robert Pattinson as Batman. I think it's a good casting. He looks like a solid Batman. He has the potential acting chops to be a solid Batman.
The last time I seen him was Twilight.
Yeah, but you can't go by Twilight. He's been in quite a few gritty things since then. He's been good.
He's got to get a hench in it.
Yeah, but look at Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck was nothing, and then he got hench. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he needs to get a hench. Can't be skinny.
Yeah, but he won't be a Dark Knight. He won't be like Ben Affleck hench. That's because he was the Dark Knight Returns hench. He had to be big and broody.
It'll be the young.
It'll be a young one, yeah.
It'll have to be the young one anyway for the Penguin. Because the Penguin is a lot older than Batman. Right, so what we'll do to bring Aaron back into the podcast since he's shut down, he's gone Windows 98 on us because me and Kieran are talking about too much interesting things.
I don't even understand what you're talking about.
We'll do another game of fake news. Do you want to do that?
You can do.
Part 2.
Part 2.
Fake news.
Yeah.
So we'll do another second round. This one's pretty similar to the first one. Do you remember the rules?
Yeah.
So you get 2 questions each per statement. And you have to figure out which ones are fake.
Yeah.
And there's 2 that are fake. The rest are real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So first one. Police have a 45-minute standoff with a tiger which has been stuffed.
Okay. I thought.
Okay. Imagine that happening. Can we question it now?
It's up to you. You can question it now or you can wait to the end.
Question it now.
I don't have to question it, I know it's true.
Question it now.
How do you know that's true?
Is that in England? Is that in England?
No.
Okay.
I think it's true.
Where was it?
Scotland.
That's definitely true. 100% true. Right, go on, carry on.
I can just imagine them standing there going, "Oh, there's a tiger! There's a wee tiger there!"
Aaron's finding a way to insult half of our family.
That's not insulting them, isn't it? It's cold.
Hello, ladies! Hello, ladies!
Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah.
Right, so second one. Man marries turtle.
Nah.
Yeah, keep going.
Nah.
I'll question that one at the end.
69-year-old man tries to legally change his age to a 49-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't think of the numbers like that.
I wouldn't think of numbers.
No, you wouldn't think of the numbers like that. You wouldn't have had 69
They're collate.
49.
49
How
and
could
69.
No,
How could you?
that's true.
You can't legally change your
You
your
can. You
age.
can legally do what you want.
Well, I want to be.
And I can legally divorce you right now.
How? We're not married, you tit.
And I can divorce you as my brother. You can
Yeah.
no longer by law be my brother.
I
People
didn't
actually
skip
divorce their
I
parents.
didn't
and
skip
stuff
that.
like
Macaulay Culkin did that.
that. Yeah. Because
I
they raped
Do you
him
know
for
I've
money.
thrown a beer at Macaulay Culkin before?
When?
No, when I went to uni in Nottingham,
Yeah.
Rock City was a nightclub. Do
Oh, I
took
remember you
there?
telling me, yeah.
And you played there.
Yeah, when he was fully cracked out still.
He sang about pizza or something like that. And then people started throwing beers at him, so I launched a beer and it hit him in the head. It still carried on.
Yeah, well, you would do.
He was off his nut.
Yeah, he was off his tits.
He was off his
talking
fucking
about
nut.
fucking pizza.
But I suppose you would be when you're...
Innit? Yeah, go on.
Right, so man caught for murder in friend after asking Siri how to get rid of a body.
That could be true.
Yeah, that could be true.
Woman killed by dog after attempting to ride it as a horse.
No, that's not true. Surely not. What dog is turning on their thing just for riding them?
Is that one of your questions?
No.
Women injured. Woman injured in airborne fish attack.
That's true, because you laughed at that one too much. Right, so it's out there, but 2 of them are fake, yeah?
Yeah.
Turtle one and dog one, innit? 100%. Gotta be. Turtle one and dog one.
Are you not going to question me?
No, because I just know they are ridiculous.
Why?
Why? What is it? Married a turtle.
Man married a turtle called Timmy.
Called Timmy.
His name was Timmy. The
No,
turtle.
that's ridiculous. And the dog one, if a dog turns on...
Now, where's
what kind of
guy
dog?
from?
What?
Where's the guy from that married the turtle?
From the UK.
So fake. You know, Jamie, he ain't got imagination to come out with any other place that...
With the regards to the dog eating the owner...
Yeah.
What kind of dog was it?
It was a Caucasian shepherd dog, also known as a Russian bear dog.
No. That's my final answer. The turtle
Google
one
it.
and the thing.
Google the dog.
I'm not googling nothing. The turtle one and the dog one.
Wait, the dog ate the owner. What?
What?
The dog ate the owner.
It didn't eat the owner. The dog killed the owner. Well, I don't know whether she was the owner, but a woman attempted to ride a dog.
Oh, like
and then
a horse.
as a horse, and it killed her.
How did the dog kill her?
I'm assuming maimed her, like ripped her apart. When I googled the dog, it's fucking massive. It's like a yeti.
Okay.
It's like a big mastiff.
Are you sure it's a dog?
Am I sure it's a... Yes, because that's what the fucking thing said. It was a dog, Aaron. It said it's a Caucasian shepherd dog.
Okay. That's probably true then. Alright, what's the other ones?
Police have standoff with tiger.
It's true.
That's true, is it?
Yeah.
Man marries turtle.
Fake.
69-year-old tries to legally change his age to his 49-year-old.
That's got to be fake. No, why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Because he classed himself as 49 years old in his head. In this day and age, you can identify as anything.
Is he from Florida or Alabama?
No, he was Dutch.
He's Dutch.
Yeah.
That's probably true then.
What makes you?
Because they're smoking so much weed out there.
Kieran's trying to Google
smoking on the ganja.
Kieran's trying to Google.
Stop looking
the
at.
answers.
No, she's not. He's looking at Olivia from Love Island.
Yeah, because I told you my answers.
Snapchat.
The turtle one and the dog one, isn't it? He's just asking questions because he's an idiot.
All right, Callum.
And then woman injured by airborne fish attack.
That was true.
That
yeah.
was true because you couldn't.
Right, so I'll go. Fake one's turtle. Turtle's fake. And the geezer with the age, that's fake as well.
Okay.
That one's fake.
Final answers?
That's final answers. I locked it in.
Right.
Booked it down.
The dog's fake, and so is the turtle.
Yeah, Kieran got it right. Told you. I knew it was straight away.
Why?
The age one with too many numbers. You wouldn't have thought the numbers. There wouldn't be an exact number. You would just say like to make him 20 years younger or something. And
that is exactly 20 years younger.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. You would have just said 20 years younger. You wouldn't have said 69, 49. And what was the other one? Women get attacked by a airborne fish. You wouldn't have. I think I've seen that on
that.
Yeah. What was the other one?
A bird dropped the fish and it took the woman out.
That is a waste of time. That is a waste of time.
It's like, have you seen that 1,000 Ways to Die, the TV show?
Yeah.
Some of them, are just fucked up.
Have you seen the woman that suffocated to death when she was putting too many Jaffa cakes in her mouth? Isn't it?
No, for fuck's sake.
That's her own fault.
Do you know what that is? Natural selection. That is
natural selection. Survival of the fittest.
Fucking drip.
I can't remember. I was watching the video on it, and It's just like the guy saying it was just creasing. He's like, yeah, like I know she said it's all sad and all, yeah, but what a tit. Like if you actually get to that position, yeah, you just sort your life out. Honestly, yeah. She's from the UK as well. She's not from Florida. I know you'd be surprised by that.
What was it you had down there?
I had the man marries the turtle.
That one's true, is it?
Oh, that one's fake. Sorry. Police have a 45-minute standoff with tiger, which has been stuffed.
Yeah.
A farmer in Scotland found it was at night. He was driving down to check his pregnant cows. He had a couple of pregnant cows in the field.
Yeah.
He was checking on them in the middle of the night, and then there was do you know one of them ones you get from like the fair?
Yeah.
Like them huge life-size tiger thing. Well, not life-size, but like big.
Yeah.
And he called the police because he didn't think that animal control could deal with it. And they had a 45-minute standoff with it, trying to get it to shoot. They were shooting next to it and stuff like that. And when
was there even a zoo nearby?
Huh?
Was there a zoo nearby?
Well, he thought it come from a local wildlife reserve, which I don't know what kind of wildlife reserves have fucking tigers in them. But the guy's obviously drippy enough to think that stuffed, and it's not even a stuffed like taxidermy stuffed. It's an actual toy.
Do you know what I mean? Scotland, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Scotland. Do you know what I mean?
Kieran, we're going to have no listeners left with Aaron insulting the world.
I know.
Insulting the world.
I can insult everyone. Like you can name a country and I'll insult it.
India.
Have you guys seen some of the highlights from the Women's World Cup?
No.
Fantastic.
I've seen that a lot of people have been sexist and putting kettles and stuff.
Yeah, some of the football. I know they say but some of the football is horrendous.
Has it been bad?
Some of it is just the own goals they score. They kick it I'm generally better than most of them in it.
America won 13-0 against Thailand.
Against who?
Thailand. Yeah, but you don't expect Thailand's women to be very good, do you?
How did Thailand get into the World Cup?
Most countries don't have a
13-0 there.
Yeah, 13-0. Well, I would have fucking walked off the pitch at 9-0 at least. I would have had enough. I'd be on the plane back home thinking, fuck this. I ain't having this no more.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not really this. It's not the same level, and it's I'm not as interested, to be honest, in all that.
What would you rather be, Aaron, a hero or a villain?
A villain.
Why?
Because I'm here for a good time, not a long time, Jay.
What powers would you have then?
What powers?
Yeah.
How many powers am I allowed?
I'll give you 2.
2 powers. Being invincible.
Yeah.
And super strength. No. Flying, yes, flying. Invincible and flying.
Invincible and flying, yeah?
Yeah.
And what would you do with it then?
If
you was a villain?
Rob banks and stuff, innit?
You'd rob banks?
Yeah.
What about you, Kieran?
What?
What would you rather be, a hero or a villain?
Hero.
You're a pussy. You're a fanny. That's what you are, Kieran. You're a fadge.
What kind of powers would you want?
I don't know. Be able to fly.
Is that an echo?
Strong. Basically, Superman is what I'd want to be, innit?
Yeah, but you can't be Superman because he's got every fucking power under the sun.
Doesn't matter. I'll be him, innit?
I'd knock you out.
You're only allowed 2 powers, not 93, whatever the fuck he's got.
He's probably got more than that.
Invincible and I can fly, innit? Done.
That's literally what I just said.
Literally the same, both of you.
Yeah.
So when you come up against each other,
we're going
to be flying into each other and then not dying because you've both got the same
But
power.
I'm bigger and stronger than Aaron, so it doesn't matter.
No, there'll be no difference. There'll be no difference if you're invincible.
No, one of us. No, I didn't say super strength, did I? Just said invincible. I can't die. I'm still stronger than them.
I'm smarter than you, though.
You got 1 GCSE in religious studies, Aaron. Religious studies.
I have more.
And God is good all the time. That's what you write down, isn't it?
And you're more abusive to everyone else's culture. Then the both of us.
Yep.
Say something to Jesus! Say something to Jesus!
Well, I would rather be a villain.
Yeah, because you're smarter than Kieran.
And
obviously, Kieran's lacking brain cells.
Just because villains, you don't have to worry about everyone else's shit.
Yeah, you just do what you want.
And then I would probably want invisibility.
Yeah.
And invincibility. So I'll be robbing everyone blind and then I couldn't die. But then I might get stuck invincible one day and then I could never die, so I'll just be like crawling around, crying. Yeah. I'll just be like in the cosmos.
Do you know what I would be?
Just like floating around.
I would make myself known to the world that I am the world's protector, and then I'll have loads of money anyway. Because I'd be rich anyway, wouldn't I?
Why would you be rich?
Because they're just giving money.
Jamie, if people could be Instagram famous, you tell me if someone can't die and they can fly, they're not going to be famous.
Molly May is Instagram famous.
No, she don't have a fucking job.
She is.
She's still got more money than me, bruh.
Yeah, I bet she does.
Internet personality.
Did you see that builder that has become an influencer?
Yeah, I've seen it.
He's like American, I think, and he's become an influencer.
He's got 400,000 followers.
Followers on Instagram, because he's proving to his daughter how easy it is to be an influencer. Because she said that she wants to be an influencer as a job when she grows up. So he's proved how stupid it is and how easy it is. And he's like literally just got pictures of him like around the building site, like throwing coffee and stuff like that.
It's fantastic. He's brilliant.
How's he done that?
Because that's what it is, isn't it? All you've got to do is market yourself.
Yeah, as soon as it catches on, it's, it's like wildfire, isn't it?
Wildfire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to do some marketing.
It's like that. Do you remember that egg? That picture of that egg? They got the most likes ever on Instagram.
Really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because it was like the thing before that was Kylie Jenner's, something to do with Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, kid
or something. I don't know what it was, and they were like, "Let's try making this egg get more," and it did.
It got loads.
It got loads more.
It got so much more.
It got like 1 billion likes or something.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah, but now like the guy who made it is just cashing out on it.
Yeah, you would do.
You would do if you did that, wouldn't you?
I'd cash out on anything.
Mate, if they offered me 10 grand...
Give me that money.
I'll be gone.
Give me that money.
I'll be gone.
Alright guys, and that's it for this week's edition of A Pinch of Malt. I've been Kieran.
I've been Aaron.
I've been Jamie.
And we'll see you next week, yeah?